given that we talk about gambling rightly as an addiction, and we as a society understand other addictions in a far more compassionate way, whether it is drug use or alcoholism, looking back, do you think that any of this was your fault, or do you think that you were pre-exposed to get sucked into a system that is designed to do exactly what it did?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I've obviously thought long and hard about, that was discussed a lot in my treatment and rehab, if you like. There's obviously a lot of theories that I've looked at and read about addiction. Are you born with it? Is it kind of established when you're very young? Is it to do with trauma, circumstance? I think it's a combination of all of those things, to be honest. But for my own recovery, I take responsibility for what I did. I realized that actually it was me doing it. In the initial stages, it was me making those decisions, doing the things that I was doing. I, of course, now understand that actually, towards the end, I was suffering from an illness. I'd lost the ability to make a rational choice. I understand that there were organizations that could have done more to protect me and actually probably took advantage of somebody that was vulnerable. But my opinion is that there has to be an element of personal responsibility. And of course, there needs to now be an understanding that a lot of, or some of the products are very addictive. They're designed to be that way, but we can't just take no personal responsibility for it whatsoever. The type of person I am, I'm an addict. I'm not embarrassed to admit that. It's something that I've come to terms with, and my addictive nature manifests itself in all sorts of weird and wonderful ways now, which I realize means that that's the way I am. But actually, I think the big thing for me is it's recognize you can recognize that in your relationship with one of these addictive substances and behaviors very early and intervene at that point and stop doing it. And I think that's where part of my motivation is to help people understand that. So, was I destined to be a gambling addict? Possibly. Did I need to gamble, or would I have been if I didn't gamble? No. That's the way I look at it, and that's my own personal opinion. It might be wrong, but that's what helps me in my recovery. And as I say, I think it's very easy to blame someone else or something else, but actually, the way I see it is that that probably played its part, but I can't just blame everything else, because I think that's what would make me do it again. If I thought to myself, well, actually, it's not my fault. I've got this illness. I'm a gambling addict. It's whoever's fault. Therefore, I'm just going to carry on doing it because I'm not to blame. Um, and that's important for my own recovery.